Do you find that very often you're doing something but you wishing you were doing something else, or you're with somebody but you wishing you were with somebody else? So it's not very unique and special to you, unfortunately. It's a very common habit we have, wishing habit. We wish things were differently. We wish, for something else. And on the one hand, we justify it because we think, oh, it's part of our growth, it's part of our development. If we're not wishing for something else, like, come on, we'll just sit on the couch, do nothing. I'm talking actually completely not being present and not being engaged with what we're doing in any particular moment, and just wishing it was warmer outside, and wishing it was not as hot, wishing we didn't have to work right now and would be, not working. And so I'll give you an example of when I realized that wishing habit started getting me in big trouble. A couple years ago, I was training. Well, actually, it was many years ago because I did my Ironman 5 years ago. So many years ago, basically, I was getting into triathlon training. I was, on the bike, on the run, and in the winter in Canada, I was on the spin bike. And it's not a fun thing to be inside at like 6 a.m. At this spin class when you scraped your car and got there. So I obviously was like augmenting my reality and imagining that I'm already at the race, or I am in Hawaii, biking through lava fields. So seriously, many times in a spin class, I was in the bike in a spin class, but I imagined I'm somewhere else. Or I was biking here in Canada, in Gatineau Park, which is a beautiful park. I liked it, but still sometimes I would imagine like I'm somewhere else, somewhere at the race destination, again, in Hawaii. So I got to Hawaii. Don't get excited. It's not a world championship, but I got there for like just a regular race, triathlon event. And so I'm in Hawaii. I'm biking like on the road with lava fields around me. But I just don't feel it. Like I feel I'm not present. I'm not really feeling like I'm there. And I realized that I practiced for so long not to be where I was, wishing that I was somewhere else. That when I actually got somewhere else, I was not able to be present in the moment, like there, processing it, my reality. So that was a wake-up call for me, actually, like a big wake-up call. I have other stories like that will, make a big video, and some of them are not very publicly shareable, but kind of in a similar way, when you just like constantly dreaming, daydreaming, and wishing, which is visualization is great. So visualization is great, but I realize you need to use it strategically and not like all the time. So bottom line, notice how bad, how prevalent your wishing habit is in your life, and if it's really serving you or not, or you're just missing out and you're not present in what's happening now while you're wishing for something else.